Hey guys, welcome to the Weekly Bugle, the weekly MCP show where we talk about all of the amazing new things that we get from Atomic Mass Games on a weekly basis. On a Wednesday, Quinn. First time ever on a Wednesday.
Honestly, like just every week, it's a content deluge from
Do you know
AMG. I don't
what?
know how they do it.
We were genuinely sat there going, there is so much to talk about this week.
Yeah.
No, we
No,
weren't. We were
we weren't at all
literally,
like brainstorming what the hell the topic of this like episode was going to be.
yeah.
I definitely didn't suggest, we could make up all themed crises based on all the packs they've released without a fucking crisis in the past like 6, 7, 8 months, however long it's been. Ugh.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
It's not a tough one.
And then we
Give
got
us some
saved.
fucking
We got
crises.
saved with 3 new cards, Quinn. Fucking brace for
Wow,
impact.
3
Fucking
cards.
brace for impact. The fucking stuff.
Oh well, at least Brace is now back in the game because it was taken out in the. Oh no, wait, it wasn't, was it?
No. Let's pay money for fucking if they put 1-2 fucking punch in that X-Men in that rivals panel pack, I am going to fucking lose. That might be the thing that stops me playing this game. If 1-2 punches in there, we're done. This channel is dedicated to Marvel Snap if that happens. Anyway, hi everyone. How you all doing? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, we were brainstorming, Quinn, weren't we, about...
We're not mad, you're mad.
yeah, we're mad. We were brainstorming, we were talking about what we could talk about today, and then literally these cards dropped. So we will go through them. There's only fucking 2 to go through, because why the fuck would they put 3 new cards in a box? But how's your week been, Quinn? It's not been that long since we did a video, has it? It's only been Friday. Usually we talk about how our league games have gone, but neither of us have played our league games yet.
They're happening tonight.
So Big Ron won his 3rd game, meaning that he's still on track for that 5-1, isn't he? So he'll be he was pleased with that. He did tell me that his Sentinel Prime was KO'd in the first action of or the first turn of round 2. He was just gone. Like Nuclear Kid, hello Wargaming Dad. So yeah, but he managed to turn it around apparently by Juggernaut of all people. I don't see Juggernaut as being a powerhouse, Quinn, usually.
Yeah, I mean Juggernaut just he doesn't punch things good, but he's survivable, isn't he?
He is. Apparently he wasn't against a Mark IV Sentinel with the boost from Cassandra Nova. I always forget what the name of it is. But yeah, it didn't go too well for them.
Efficient machines.
That's the one. That is the one, isn't it? Quinn, before we get into the tactics cards, I'm just listening to what you said then about should we make some crisis cards. I've got a little idea for December.
Oh,
okay.
I hate it when you have ideas.
Well, so you know how we have, we have our monthly Patreon event, which is back on this month, by the way. It will be getting opened up, actually, to anyone. So I'll be putting a message out on Discord later on this evening. There's a couple of spaces still left on it. So if you're interested...
Have you actually put me in that one?
Yes, I have put you in that one, yes.
Cool.
In fact, I'll do it now. People on here, if you want to join our Patreon event, drop me a message on Discord.
This is what you get for being at the Bugle early.
This is what you get for turning up early, guys. You get exclusive invites. But seeing as it is going to be December next, Quinn, which, first of all, is fucking scary as hell. How the hell are we nearly in 2023? Like, just when did that happen? Because I remember 2019
happened over the course of the past year.
2019 was a good year, and then it just feels like between 2020 and the beginning of 22 was just a fucking shit show. Yeah, do you remember in the good old days where we had, Liz was in charge, David was in charge.
Fraser was in charge.
We weren't about to take the World Cup to a fucking racist, bigoted country. The good old days.
Wait, I didn't realise the World Cup was being played in England.
Yeah, Yorkshire. No, Scotland. I said racist and bigoted. I will play this month, but that's fucking presumptuous of you, Daz. So, as it's Christmas, as an extra little...
It's not yet. But sure.
Well, as we're coming into the month of... We are a month away from the month of December, Quinn, okay?
There he is! There's the guy who started it all. Get him!
I remember being in charge. David Cameron. Fucking...
Wait,
you lost the Brexit vote, then fucked off.
Well, if we get like an angry mob together, you can all get rid of him, and I'll just automatically win my league game. It's a great idea.
Oh, you playing David tonight?
I'm playing David, yeah.
Excellent. Me and David had I think it was at the, or at least the last invitationals I went to, we had a game that was absolutely down to the wire.
I thought it was the invitationals before that.
It's the one where I took unaffiliated and won it with unaffiliated.
Yeah, no, the last... Oh, no, that was the reality gem event. Ignore
that was the reality gem event, yeah.
They're all the same. If it's
anyway, Quinn, I want to tell you about my idea.
I don't want to hear about your idea. I'm postponing this as much as I can.
Right, no, here's the idea, okay? Quinn, we all know that crisis cards, right, are the thing that are fucking ruining this game at the moment, right? There's not enough of them.
No. Crisis cards aren't ruining it. The lack of them.
The lack of them, right? So, what about, hear me out, for the December Patreon event, I am going to ask you guys, the audience, to come up with your own crisis cards, okay? And then me and Quinn... Maybe we'll get Ron involved as well as a third to stop me and Quinn from, because we'll either fucking love it, we'll both absolutely love it, right? We'll both absolutely hate it, or we'll argue for 17 hours why it's good or why it's bad. But
I don't know why you're bringing Ron in as an impartial party, because Ron will just hate all. Like,
so
you're not adding another dissenting voice there. You're just putting someone firmly in the camp of I fucking hate it. Like,
so. Submit your crisis card suggestions, and the best 2, 3, whatever we decide, will feature in December's Patreon event. And not only that, you'll get an invite as well. You'll get an invite.
No, fuck it. Fuck 2 or 3. Let's do 6, and they have to go in every roster.
Oh,
there we go.
I like that. There we go. Okay, so. Send us them over, guys. You don't even have to. You don't have to build them, right? You don't have to. All I need to know is, and I'll put a little form together, like, right?
Map layout,
name,
scoring,
map layout, scoring,
effects.
details, right? That's all we need. That is all we need, and then we'll pick the best. I'll then make them up, so you'll be able to, I'll make them up and I'll share them with the community.
Also, if you want some ideas, maybe look at the recent card packs that have come out over the past sort of 7-8 months since we got
take some
Scoundrels.
inspiration, right? I want to see some Hydra themed ones. I want to see some, I want to see ones called the Cold Snap, right? It's based around the Winter Guard.
That'd be fun. Don't give away my one. Don't give away my one.
I fucking forgot what you were talking about anyway. So it doesn't matter.
You're a cunt.
So there we go, right? Submit your
also,
crisis
give
cards.
us like a fucking A map. We need more A maps.
Okay, please give us a secure A map, right? Would be so good.
How would that even work?
You have to go and get your opponents.
You know what? It's been so long since Herb's been taken out of the game. I can't even remember what an A map properly looks like.
Oh, isn't it like there and there, but then it's like slightly ahead of it, and you've got to take that one to there and that one to... Yeah, something like that. Late but present. Good afternoon, Sutek. Hope you're well. So yeah, I'll put a form together, guys, and you can submit your entries, okay? And then me and Quinn, over the next couple of weeks, you can have a couple of weeks to do it. We'll take a look at them, and yeah, the best ones.
It might be worth making a little channel in the Discord for submissions.
Well,
Cheeky channel.
Yeah, do you know what we will do? We will do. Extract Comrade Putin for glory of me other Russia. Now, I don't know, Nuclear Kid, if you've wrote my other Russia or if you mistyped.
No, this is my other Russia.
My other Russia. So yeah, we'll put a little channel together. I'll put a little form in there. So don't go submitting them yet. Right, when I've done this, when we've finished, put them in there, and then the winners, as I say, you'll get your entry as part of December's Patreon event, and you'll also get to take part in the Patreon event as well. And fuck it, you'll get an entry into the monthly prize draw. So look at that, you get a lot for that, Quinn. Was Die Labor Good England, Nuclear Kid. In Soviet Russia, objectives extract you.
Oh, that'd be fun. Like you pick it up and your character is just taken off the board.
I like it. Or maybe it's like a vote, right? And you've got, if you vote wrong, so if you roll a failure when you're voting, you just get taken out.
Good lag.
Anyway, so I'm just giving you all the good ideas. Am I late again? Mitch, you're never late, my friend. Mitch arrives precisely when he means to, is what I heard. You just missed Mitch. We were just talking about how good Thor was and how much we thought he was a perfectly balanced character and no changes should be made.
I think he needs nerf, like genuinely. Like he's too strong.
Do you know what? He probably does need a nerf, actually, Quinn. You're probably right. Yeah, he is. He's a little bit too good for my...
I think they should just make his strike 4 dice. Honestly, like he's not even that strong in the comic lore. Like,
don't, because it's like 3 videos in a row now. We've been winding Mitch up.
I'm just waiting for Mitch to like burst a blood vessel,
just like Gandalf, sweet. Or just like not Gandalf, because I'm still convinced he's not Gandalf. He is a blue wizard. Cool. Yeah, a wizard arrives precisely when he means to. Does that mean that the wizard in Rings of Power meant to arrive precisely there at that moment in a massive fucking ball of flame? I don't know.
I mean, he might not be a wizard. He might be just a man called Dave.
I would love that.
He just turned around and went, "Oh, yeah, I didn't actually come down in that meteor. It just looked warm and I went for a nap in there."
Yeah. And it's just somebody else. Cool, Quinn, I am not wound up, just passionate. Let's talk some cards, Quinn. Let's talk some cards.
I mean, I just want to preface this by saying I think this, like, 3rd card is going to be an absolute meta definer.
Do you know what, Quinn? We don't like to make predictions on this channel, but
honestly, I can't imagine like AMG a card.
I'm gonna call it now, Quinn. That'll get restricted.
You sure?
It's that good.
I mean, AMG have been moving away from these sort of like, unaffiliated, really powerful cards. We've not really seen one since Indom.
Brace
for
for impact.
Bringing this out, it's absolutely insane.
Imagine, Quinn, being able to spend a power, right?
Like
stop collision
power.
damage, 1 power, right?
1 power to stop like a size 5 building being thrown at you.
Or both characters can spend it.
What? So if someone throws Dormammu into someone,
and they can spend a power.
What?
Yeah, restricted. This card will be restricted. Fuck me. That's what honestly, we pay $50 for, innit, people? Cards we've already fucking got. Fucking hell. Not only that, right? It's been in the core box. It's in the fucking card pack. But just in case you missed it, here's it again. Fucking brace for fucking impact. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Weekly Bugle. Right, Quinn, let's talk about these cards. Because I actually do quite like the other cards that we've got. I do quite like them. So let's start off then with Pyro's card. So Pyrotechnics, I do like the little flame shark that he's got above himself.
I like just the smug look he's got on his face in the art.
But it's I'm only here for the hot girls bot. Where they at? I think because I accused them of what was it?
What was it?
It was misinformation, wasn't it? Jason, good to see you as well. Oh, good to hear from you. Anthony Garcia says, Dave the Wizard, why not both? So, Pyrotechnics, unaffiliated. So first, out the back when I'm like, ooh, we
out the bat?
out the bat,
There we
straight
go.
away.
There
Right?
we go.
Fucking hell. Well, I told you I went out last night, and I am, yeah. Anyway,
Fucking hanging.
I love the fact he's unaffiliated. We've been talking a lot about Pyro in our Ultimate Guides. I think he definitely made it in the first one, in the Asgard one. I think he's made it in the Hydra one. Spoiler alert, that'll be coming out on Friday. Because he's just a solid 3-threat character, Quinn. And
he's a good lad.
He's got potentially a card that we may want to take with us here. So, Pyro may spend X power to play this card. For each power spent, choose an enemy character with the Incinerate special condition and within 3 of Pyro. Each chosen character drops 1 objective token it is holding and is pushed short away from Pyro. I mean, the fact that he can just dish out Incinerate at will, basically, right? With the way it works. Like, this is so good.
Not only does he put out Incinerates on his attacks, but he also then leapfrogs Incinerate from one person to another. Like, at the back end of his attacks. Like, everyone's going to be on fire.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Play demons as well.
This board is on fire. Like, I really like this, Quinn. It's got a lot of playability. We spoke before, haven't we, how cards like what's the Doc Ock and is it Sinister Trap? No, the Doc Ock and Well-Laid Plans. That's the one. Like something that can do that can be such a point turner in a game. Is very, very good. And let's be honest, there are some big characters out there now where if you're on a single objective, it can be quite difficult to take that objective off them, right? Juggernaut is a great example. The new Sentinels, right? Or the Sentinel Prime is, it's got a lot of health.
Malekith, right?
Malekith, right? And even then, sometimes if you've got some, if you are trying to take them down, they've got other characters around them that can do sacrifice or whatever it may be. And I want to say, Quinn, as well, that mission objective, when does that kick in? Does this bypass mission objective?
No, because it's when you would drop the token, I believe.
Is that the wording on it?
You're asking me things I don't know the answer to.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look. Mission objective says...
Would drop it.
Would drop. Okay, so when they would drop it...
You know what would be a fun idea? For the little December Crisis design thing you've got going on. Make an objective that isn't a civilian or an asset.
Well, don't be giving people ideas, Quinn. I mean, this could be...
I think that'd be fun. That'd be fun. The one thing I will say with regard to pyrotechnics is, like, in my mind, this card cements Pyro as the choice over Human Torch every
100%.
time.
Yeah. If you want a guy on fire, right, he's your guy, I think.
If you want a guy that's on fire, just get Ghost Rider. He's on fire.
He is on fire. There's going to be some interesting mechanics here, Quinn, because there's 2 parts to this, or 3 parts to it potentially, with a mission objective. So choose an enemy character within 3. So for each power spent. So they have to be on...
pick them in an order.
Right, yes. And my other thing is that they don't have to be... It doesn't state here that they have to be holding an objective token. It only states they have to be on fire. Yeah, so you can pay 3, pick 3 characters, one of them's holding the objective token. If they try and even use mission objective, as long as there's obviously nobody else around, you can target that person first, or even better, Quinn, you target the other 2 first, push them away short, and I really like this. Really, really like this. There's some other mechanics in here as well, Quinn. Claiming an objective, gamma wave.
Question. Right. Do you have to meet the stipulation of them dropping a token first to then make them be pushed?
Each chosen character drops... No, because the wording on that is usually... If you take Malekith, for example, heal 1 damage for each character pushed in this way. It would say drops 1 objective token, and if they are pushed, but would be pushed. Like I don't some.
I think it's the lack of inclusion of the word then. Because the word then isn't there, it's not like creating a sort of requirement,
a sequence of events
filled for the next, right?
It says drop the token and is pushed. What? It's the and.
Dad, stop speaking in riddles. Tell us the answer.
Daz! Daz! I read that, Quinn, as they can be pushed.
Well, I'm waiting for what the fucking Oracle wants to tell us, but he's decided to abandon us
Brother
now.
Voodoo says this is weak. Drops it is holding and is pushed. But if it said then is pushed...
He's speaking in riddles. You need to drop it to be pushed.
Okay.
There we go.
It's definitely one for the forums. I read it the other way.
Well, I mean...
But the objective isn't a prerequisite.
I think the and makes it a prerequisite. I think that's what Dan was saying. It's the and that does it.
But you could still overspend.
I think if they were both separate sentences of the character drops an objective token, full stop, the character is pushed short, full stop, then it would work. But because it's an and, it's a follow-on of that.
Yeah.
Even
so
though I'm not sure that's how that actually works grammatically in English. But
well, I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, anyway, let's not talk about that. Even so, Quinn, right? You're talking about, I don't think it's prerequisite. Neither do I, David. The way that that's worded in English, exactly that.
Yeah, like, as I said, but the inclusion of the word then would make it a prerequisite in my mind.
But and means that it shouldn't be. But,
I mean...
who the fuck knows, right? Anyway,
AMG are an American team. They don't have a great grasp of the English language. We know this. They don't like the letter U. They clearly don't understand how those things work.
They keep putting fucking random Zs in places. The fuck are they doing there?
The letter S exists, mate.
Also, spell aluminium and say aluminium. Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Look at Second Wind Tactics card. It days and a.
It says and. Don't worry, I speak fluent Jonah.
I speak Jonah. I think you're right, Rich. I agree with you, Jonah. I think I'm right.
Oh, do you? Do you agree that you're right?
Either way, right? Quinn, either way, I think if you can push them, it's very good. This is a solid card. And I think this is going to be stapled to Pyro in your roster. It might not, obviously...
Make it into
it's not going to make it into everyone because Researcher exists, right? So,
Yeah.
But...
You can make them drop the Researcher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. At least you can push them, right? Oh no.
Yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. I like it.
Very confusing, because now we're talking about Second Wind, which also has an and stipulation in it. So do you need to remove a stun in order to get the healing off Second Wind?
No.
Do you need to remove a slow for Ant May's Weak Cakes to heal you?
No, you don't. I don't think so. I don't know anymore, Quinn. Where's Nagoldar?
Yeah. Where's Jason? His name's Jason, right?
The letter U gets surgically removed from words because it's the worst letter if you wanted to stay... Oh, dearie me, dearie me. But anyway, guys, we'll definitely put it up on the forums, and we'll loop it back around in.
Apparently, you do have to remove the condition to heal. I did not know that. That makes that card even worse.
The card is shit. That's why we don't know what he does, because the card is shit. Either way, Quinn, even if it is the lesser version that we think, then it's still a great card. Really, really good card. Very, very solid. Let's talk about Leapfrog, because I do like this one as well. Again, Quinn, unaffiliated. I like the fact that they're not tying these down to a particular affiliation, which is always nice. This is a reactive card. After an allied toad deals damage with an attack, an allied, the blob, and toad may spend 1 power each to play this card. The blob may advance short and make a strike attack. I want to compare this to Daughters of Thanos that cost 2 fucking power. Now, I get that you can do other things with it, and there's less prerequisite, but even so, Blob making a short move for a power in itself is nice, and then being able to make a strike off the back of it is even better. Like,
it's pretty good. I mean, do you want me to be really annoying?
Go on.
I'm going to go back to this issue that we had. Second one does not work like that. As I have just found on the forum, and has Jonah just found on the forum.
Right, well, there we go.
Because there's no comma, you do not have to complete them in order. It's you do this, and then if you cannot do this, you skip it, and then do this.
Oh!
Yeah,
so you can choose if they're pushed first, or do they have to drop it first?
You do them in order,
okay.
I believe. But then if you cannot fulfill one of them, you still carry on to the next one.
Right, because there's no comma. There we go.
Because
okay.
there's no comma. Yeah.
Leapfrog is very to me. Who attacks with Toad? Toad's Incinerate. Fuck me, it's really good. And do you know what I like about this, Quinn? And I've just realised there's no range stipulation on this.
Wait, does it specify that Blob even has to punch the person that Toad hit?
May strike and may move and make a strike attack.
Effectively getting a free activation for a card and a couple power. Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. What Blob does with his activation, right? He moves and he punches someone.
It's absolutely amazing.
Also, Blob's strike has a push on the back end of it, doesn't it? On a wild?
I'm pretty sure it does.
I mean, last activation of a round, your opponent just thinks you've got Toad left. You can't really do anything to get anyone off a point, because, like, he's size 3 or whatever, and his tongue lash doesn't do that. Fucking play this card, Blob wanders up and just smacks you in the face.
We're just on his card here. It's got a push on a wild.
Lovely. Is it a size 3 push?
It's a size 3 push.
Fucking
on
wonderful.
A wild. That... Yeah, that is really nice.
Mm.
I mean, even just getting the move is... Yeah, this... Really like this.
It's still not as good as the next card.
No, it's not as good as the next card. No. I can finally watch this live. Thank God for lazy co-workers who won breaks before me. Yeah, look, Toad's attacks, range 3 with a push, range 2 with a guaranteed incinerate, right? We've just been talking about...
Energy. Like, it's not anything to sniff at for a 2-threat character.
Not with a guaranteed push on it, Quinn, it ain't. Sorry, with a guaranteed incinerate. And then all of a sudden, if you do, if Toad is, if Blob is attacking somebody, they could have, they could have an incinerate on them as well. So all of a sudden, they've gone from an average of 3 dice down to 2 defense dice, and the fact that it's not a turn, right? You can KO or take out a character, and you haven't had to activate a second character to do it, or as you say, Quinn, it's at the end of the game, or at the end of a round, and they just completely forget about the fact that they've got it. It's
like there's also no range stipulation.
That's what I just said. There's no range stipulation.
You're playing on a Terrigen. Toad's on one point,
opposite side of the board,
on the other one.
Yeah.
You know, they think they've got that completely sewn up on that flank that's going to win them the game because Toad physically can't get there. Bam, Blob comes in, just smashes you in the face.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Both of these, Quinn, well, let's be honest, all 3 tactics cards are pretty fucking good.
It's time for that part of the show where we talk about the best one, right?
Pardon? Brace for Impact. So, new card, guys, Brace for Impact.
This card,
Brace for Impact.
how did this get past testing? Really?
Brace for Impact. Fuck me. What the fuck were they thinking? How did this get through?
It would have been really funny if there was a typo on it and it was Rack for Impact, and then you could have this and Brace.
It's a separate, and this is. Cards. Well, no, you wouldn't even take both. You just take this one because it's not restricted. Fuck it. You could take this and Indomitable. Yeah,
that was a very healthy era for the game, wasn't
it? Yeah, unaffiliated, which is good. No range stipulation on Leapfrog, which is really good. I'm really surprised at that. I thought, and if Blob is within range 2 would have been a thing, especially for
3, right? If you're doing the advance along with it, 3,
3, yeah. Big fan of this. Brace for implants. I might just go in.
What you do at the plastic surgeons?
I think it could be, yeah. Brace for implants. Yeah. Look. Two new tactics cards that are both very good. I am just so disappointed, Quinn, that they feel it appropriate to put core box cards, duplicates of cards that people have already got.
In the box that is the most owned box in the game.
I don't know of anybody. I don't know anybody who doesn't own the core box who plays this game, right?
There will be someone out there.
There will be. There absolutely will
I imagine that there are a shit ton of people out there that have bought just the core box and keep it as a little sort of mini board game type thing.
Yep.
Haven't looked outside into any of the character packs, anything like that.
Still playing drop off.
The core box is going to be the most commonly owned box in this game.
Yep, 100%. 100%. And I just, I feel like, have you ever seen Brace for collision.
And now I'm just imagining Blob pimp slapping a car out of the way when it tries to hit him.
A car bouncing off. Do you know what, Jason? I like the alternate artwork cards, right? I try and get them all. But I would much rather this have been a alternate card art in what is it for an event that they were running, or we've just had the London GT, right? It wasn't a single fucking thing from AMG at the London GT, right? Nothing there whatsoever. Something like that would have been better. And then we got. Do you know what we don't have, Quinn? Is we're missing a Pyro and Blob team up card. How they want these big thematic things. Why isn't there one there?
I don't really think of them interacting with each other when I think of each character individually.
No, but they're in the pack together, right?
Yeah, well, sure, but if that happened in every pack, we'd have a Boomer Captain America team up with Human Torch card, right? It's not really a thing I want. I don't really want a Zola Strucker single team up card.
Do you know what? Anthony just made a comment there as well. We've also had Heave Ho. So we've got Brace, Heave Ho, 1-2 Punch, Advanced R&D. Do you know what it is, Quinn? Yeah. It's all the X-Men boxes. Nearly all of them have alternate artwork cards in.
They do, which I don't.
Wolverine and Sabretooth does.
Behind. I
Magneto
don't think Storm and Cyclops do.
No.
They were that bad that
Mystique
they didn't even
and
get
Beast. Mystique and
they
Beast.
Get R&D.
Advanced R&D. Grievous Wounds in
Omega Red.
We've now got this.
There's not a reprint in Wander and Pietro, is there?
There isn't, no. Well fucking done. Fuck me. You sold us something that we didn't already have. But we got alternate here. So it's a theme for Brotherhood. Yeah, Swedish Troll. Just because it's a theme doesn't mean it's something that we should accept.
I mean, also it's interesting to note that these cards are the new set symbol that we first saw with the Sentinels. Just something to mention.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's no difference, but it's there.
I don't think Magic and Colossus do either. Oh yeah, Colossus exists, don't they?
Rogue and Gambit also don't.
Yeah, Cable doesn't.
Neither does Juggernaut.
Yeah, but okay, they don't all have them. But
it was that initial wave of X-Men.
5 cards that we've already got, and a lot of which are in the fucking card pack as well, Quinn. That's the annoying bit. Like,
at least for Grievous Wounds, it was the updated version of the card with the correct text.
Wow, I mean, well done. Like, what?
I mean, at least it was the version of the card that didn't instantly kill a character.
What was the old wording on it?
So what it was is, like, I think based on the timing of it, you would flip before the effect wore off, and because you couldn't remove the damage, if you had a health pool on your backside that was equal to or smaller than on your front side, you would still have all the damage on you and be instantly KO'd.
Yeah. Gotta love this game. Gotta love this game. But yeah, overall, Quinn, I'm very excited. I was a little bit down on Blob. I thought Pyro was definitely the better character. I was a little bit disappointed with Blob, but actually,
I held true. I believed in Blob.
With this tactics card, and you know what? Listen to this for a core brotherhood, right? Mystique, Blob, Toad, and Pyro. That's not bad. That is not bad. What's that? 3, 6, 9. That's 11. 11 threat.
4 wide, 11 threat. That is solid. But I might be going back to Brotherhood for a while, and I will not be playing any mags.
Not long for me to go now, Quinn.
Do you want to do another Brotherhood battle at the end?
I'd rather not go down on Blob.
Oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, I do like these, Quinn. Really looking forward to getting my hands on them. Looking forward to getting them on the table and getting some game time with them. Cool.
Yeah, Avalanche is who we need.
What was that, sorry?
Avalanche is who we need.
Avalanche would have been good.
I've always wanted the boxes to be Blob on his own and then Pyro and Avalanche together.
I mean, for anyone who's seen the 90s cartoon, like, they are synonymous with each other, aren't they?
I mean, they also like show up together in Wolverine and the X-Men, the Superior X-Men cartoon.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they do. But yeah, solid box. Looking forward to them. And I can 100% Quinn see myself playing with some Brotherhood. Maybe Brotherhood is the first of the old packs, Ultimate Guides that we go back to. Because I think a lot has changed for them, and obviously we very much focused on Magneto last time. This time,
give a spotlight to Mystique. I think that will be cool
definitely. Guys, there's 45 of you on the stream, watching the stream. If you could leave a like, that would be really, really appreciated. Just to recap,
don't do it. Liking this video accepts you into a timeshare that you don't want to be part of.
It's true.
You actually have to be on this channel. That's why I'm here.
It's true.
Please don't do it. Don't do it.
He's not here for that. Do you know why Quinn's here? I got community service. He's my...
What are you on about? I'm your state-appointed carer.
It's reverse grooming. He's been at me for weeks now.
No, it's because the judge said that I had to be here to make sure that you didn't go wanking in a bush again.
Again, wanking in a bush.
What you got caught for the first time.
It's a true story. True story. Cool, Quinn. Let's get on to one of my favourite parts of the show. It is the weekly painting competition. The theme last week, and we didn't have a huge amount of time, but we still had lots of very, very good entries, was healing. And I realised, Quinn, what I should have picked was Halloween, as it was fucking Halloween yesterday or the day before. But I went with healing anyway.
I really didn't understand why you didn't pick that.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, of all the ones that were like really easier, can we trade our time on the channel so we can release Quinn's bound soul? Quinn doesn't have a fucking soul, Swedish troll. He's ginger. We all know gingers don't have souls.
Urge to kill rising.
Gingers. Question: do gingers have souls?
Question: is Rich Mid Gaming a cunt? Ah, first result, yes. I don't know if you know this, but only a ginger can call another ginger ginger.
Do you know what? He is one of my favourite comedians of all time.
What, is that like when someone's like your favourite, but also your
Quinn, why does he look like you a little bit?
Do not look like they meant to. We look nothing alike. Isn't he like dead scrawny?
No, not that. Have you watching the stream?
Huh?
Look at the stream.
Oh. I mean, at least I've got a better hairline than that fucker. Jesus.
Right. Watching with the kids around makes me realise how much you swear. This is the only video we swear on. Well, as in, this is the only one that we swear on. This show.
This is the only show that we swear on within the first 10 minutes of the show.
yeah.
That's the rule on YouTube, right?
They sometimes slip in, don't they, every now and then. Anyway, Quinn, before you fucking rudely interrupted me with your soul talk. Who was it? It was Swedish Troll, wasn't it? Where were we? Right. Healing was the theme of the week. Fucking professionals over here, guys. And as always, we've picked 2 honourable mentions and 1 win.
Sit here, eat my drumstick.
Let me see if I can do something.
I'll let you fucking die.
Can I? Will this work? Will this work? Oh, it's too far off. You've been replaced, Quinn.
Don't you fucking dare. I'm waiting for you to catch up. Don't you fucking dare.
Can you see it?
No, not yet. Cunt.
Oh, dear me. Anyway, weekly painting competition, guys. Let's jump over. First, does this qualify as bullying or content creation? Content creation, yeah. Cool, guys. Let's jump into the first honourable mention, which is one that Quinn picked out, and it is Job with a really, really nice Wolverine. The thing that stood out for me, Quinn, on this was just the highlights. The blends on Wolverine's biceps. Little bit comic booky style, but what stood out for you?
You know what? I really like the just sort of like blending on the blue shoulder pads.
Yeah,
I feel like that's quite a nice smooth transition.
Little bit of smooth blend in there. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's not bullying if he can leave when he wants. I don't know if that counts, Jason, but he's gone. You get double rich now instead. He'll come back. This is so racist. I don't actually know where he's gone, by the way. I don't know where he's gone. Let's... And he's back in the room. Mr. Quinn Duggan.
I left.
Cool. So, well done, Job. And so, just to remind everyone, sorry, if you get an honourable mention, you get 1 entry into November's prize draw. And we'll be doing October's prize draw at the end of this video. And if you win, you get 2 entries into the prize draw. And the prize draw is basically you win a character pack, a normal standard 2-pack character pack of your choice. No picking Wolverine and Sabretooth, or the new version at least. Best show ever. I agree, Jason. Cool. Second,
our own AEW backstage fight. I mean, I would win that fight, and I can show you precisely why I would win that fight. To get him off the wall. Yes. This is why I would win the fight.
Is it? Has it got some weight to that, Quinn?
Oh, this is a full metal hammerhead.
Nice.
It weighs like 5 kilos.
Let me move you. Let me put you onto.
Let me turn off my blur because then people can actually see it.
There you go. I'll put you on a slightly bigger screen as well.
There we go. This is. What's this, Rich? What's this from?
It's from Game of Thrones, Quinn. It's Baratheon's hammer.
Game of Thrones. I don't think you ever actually see it on screen, you know.
Does he ever use his warhammer? I don't know if he does.
I don't think he ever uses it. I don't think it's ever like even seen. But this is the design that they made for Robert Baratheon's warhammer. You can see it in a fair bit of concept art that I think they did for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it, and it fucking weighs a ton.
Nice. I always think everyone should have something in their homes that, if the inevitable zombie apocalypse does happen, then that's gonna bash some skulls. That, Quinn. That is
100%. Like, I mean, also, it's better than having a sword in a zombie apocalypse because you don't really need to maintain that.
No, you don't. You don't. Cool. Second honourable mention goes to
what's that in freedom pounds? What's 5 kilos in freedom pounds?
That's like
about 11 pounds.
5 bricks of cocaine.
There we go.
Not 47. Quinn, you picked this one out.
I did, yeah.
I mean, look, we've seen him before on the channel, Quinn, haven't we? Not 47. We've got some very, very talented painters in our Discord, not being absolutely one of them. This is just a really nice
effect,
hood.
Man, that flame effect.
The flame effect.
Whoa.
And then I love how, and I said this to you before, didn't I? How monotone the demon is. Like,
I mean,
just the
if
grey
you look
suit.
at the base as well, there's some interesting little details there.
A little bit of blood. First rule of zombie apocalypse is running sucks to be you guys. Depends which version.
Jonah, you can't run if you don't have kneecaps.
This is true. Yeah, really like this one, Quinn. Really, really good. Even the little bit of OSL around the eyes, and yeah, just very, very good.
It's right lovely. It's right lovely.
It's right good. It's right good.
Right good.
So well done, not 47. And then the winner for this week, Quinn, is Lizman. Let's just zoom in there a little bit.
You mean Lism, but sure.
No, wasn't it called Lizman? Was it Lizam?
Lizam.
Okay, I do apologise, Lizam. For this lizard, obviously with healing factor, and this was a really good paint job. But what absolutely did it for me, and then once you saw this, Quinn, you did agree as well.
I mean, first of all, I thought that you were talking about something completely different.
You did,
I was just imagining things.
Now, I don't know if this is something they do on every single one of their characters. But if it is, I'd be really interested to see the other bases that they've got. I don't know if they've intentionally kept their rims untied. It's got a nice clean rim. I apologise.
He does really need to work on his rim job here, honestly.
But that little artwork, Quinn, that little tag.
That little sort of street tag, it is absolutely brilliant.
Really,
not
good.
Only because it spells out lizard, but also because it is literally Lizard's face in a side-on profile.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. It's just very, very good. Really liked it. So,
like, they dotted the eye with Lizard's eye. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
I approve.
Oh yeah, 100% approve. So well done to all of our winners. Well done. Everyone who entered will get put into the main prize draw, or the big prize draw for the X4. What is it? Weapon X Rivals pack, something like that.
Stupid expensive rock.
There we go.
That's what it's called.
But you guys will get an entry into November's prize draw, which is why you're not in the one that we're going to be doing in a moment.
It's almost like it's November now, isn't it?
It's almost like it is November. Quinn, I picked last week. You have to pick this week. So what are you going for?
Well, I am going to take the low-hanging fruit, like you forgot to do last week.
You can't have it now.
No, I'm not having Halloween.
Okay,
I'm
right.
having the other holiday that's coming up. It's bonfire night. Anyone that can put out incinerate.
Oh,
There you go.
I like it.
I
Anyone
will
that can.
also accept any character that is a terrorist.
What about Quinn? Incinerate or can blow up buildings.
What? No, because they fucked that up, didn't they? That's the whole
Actually,
point.
yeah, that was the thing they didn't. That's the thing they didn't manage to do. That is true. That is true. Yeah, that is the thing they didn't manage to do.
For all the Americans in chat that might not be aware of the holiday we're talking about, Bonfire Night is on the 5th of November, and it celebrates a failed terrorist attack in like the fucking 17 or 16 or 1500s, whatever it was.
I mean, I think he definitely was, Jonah.
I mean, he had a great idea.
I'm pretty sure he was a terrorist.
I think we should bring his idea back and just blow up all the Tories, but you know.
Not just the Tories, put them all in there.
I mean, yeah, sure.
They're all useless. Anyway,
I would burn the realm to the ground if I could.
Burn them all! We saw V for Vendetta. So, this week's theme is Bonfire Night. Anyone who can put out Incinerate. And I gather, Quinn, does it have to... I'm just trying to think if there are any tactics cards that can do that. Obviously, Pyro can do it anyway.
But which can do it regardless.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'll include like character cards that allow you to put an Incinerate on someone. There might be one out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember if there is, but it's got to be a named character card,
We
right?
saw crap battles.
Who was the...
I love the idea that this is how Americans like learn global history. Just epic rap battles of history.
I haven't seen the Guy Fawkes one before. Who's it? Guy Fawkes versus Che Guevara.
Che Guevara? Sure.
Should we take a moment, Quinn?
Oh, are we going to watch it?
I think we might do, yeah.
Lovely bit of copyright strike.
I don't really care on these ones.
I mean, I'm still like. Did we ever recover the video in which I incited a race war?
I don't know.
I think we did, right? Because it was like it wasn't even related to that. It was just like some weird mass like delisting of lives, right?
Me and my gorillas are a squad of killers. Known worldwide for my steely-eyed look.
I want to get to the...
Valamore's third best book. All the children say we will be like Jay. Asthmatic, but I'll take your breath away.
He looks like Jon Snow.
For your next plot. Try to rehearse. I got my face on a magnet on your roommate's fridge. Your head is on a spike up on London Bridge. You had one job, cabrón, to strike a matchstick.
He does look like Jon Snow. Like,
It's like from the team.
yeah. Who did play... He wasn't... He is actually related to somebody from the guy from the Gunpowder Plot.
I thought he was related to the guy who
No. He
I mean, he was related to the guy who invented the toilet, by the way.
Is he really? Well, I know that he's definitely related to one of the guys from the Gunpowder Plot because he was in the BBC drama, and it was like his great granddad that was part of it, basically, or something. I only know that because they filmed it.
I typically think anyone who can trace their lineage back that far is at least a little bit.
Yeah, and we are offering ongoing commentary. Who wins?
Exactly, yeah. We're talking about how he looks like Jon Snow.
Yeah. Jon Snow versus
very important.
versus the 10th Doctor or whatever he was. Like, oh no, maybe not. What's David Tennant doing coming back anyway? I might actually have to watch Doctor Who again now.
I don't know. They've got Nishuta Gatwa in there, right? He's supposed to be the next one.
Yeah, but obviously they've got this transition Doctor, as they're calling him. There we go.
I'm happy for more David Tennant.
I mean, more David Tennant.
He's a really good lad.
Is very rarely a bad thing, is it? Let's be honest.
David Tennant is the Doctor of my childhood. And he's when I stopped watching, because I was like, Karen Gillan's fit, but equally don't like Matt Smith.
Oh no, see, I like Matt Smith. For me, it was it was the subject matter in the most recent ones. Like, I want to see Jon Snow versus Robb Stark, also known as Eternals 2. Yeah. I want Doctor Who to be about Daleks and, you know, the Weeping Angel and all these things, not going back and looking at like little bits of history. Like, just that bit doesn't interest me.
I mean, I just don't care about Doctor Who.
No, I did used to like it. I did used to like it. Right, let's see, Quinn, who is going to be the lucky winner. We've got a fucking wheel again, Quinn. I fucking love a spinning wheel. You know me. Spinning wheel. Matt Smith isn't even the most Matt Smith in House of Dragon. I love, if anyone's seen taking the two Matt Smith things and putting them together, it's like, just found out that your nephew's died, and then they show the dance scene from Morbius where he's walking around and doing this. It's it's absolutely brilliant.
Rich, we all grieve in our own ways.
We all grieve in our own ways, yeah. We do all grieve in our own ways. Cool. So, guys, how can you be part of this? It's really, really simple, really straightforward. From now on, this is the first month we're doing it, but from now on, we're going to be doing a monthly giveaway, and it is going to include everyone who supports me on Patreon. So depending on the level, you'll get more or less entries in there, but from as little as £1 a month, you can be put into here. Also, if you are mentioned for our weekly painting competition. So as the three guys there were, whose names I've already forgot, apologies, not Lizam, and I forgot who the other one was. Fuck, let me know, chat. I can't remember.
Job, of course. We all remember Job.
How could we forget Job? How could we forget Job? Yeah. They will all get an entry as well, but obviously they're not on this one because this is for October and that one was for November. So let's spin the wheel. And obviously the winner will get a character pack of their choice. Obviously a normal character pack. And it's going to be Ryan Navigato, I believe one of the Patreon supporters. So well done, Ryan. Message me on Discord or wherever else, Facebook, Discord, whatever it is. Don't all fucking go in and change your pissing Discord handles to Ryan Navigato like we had last time.
Their surname reminds me of... actually, their whole name reminds me... You know the Japanese robot song?
No.
What is it? Domo Arigato, that one.
I don't know it.
Do you not know it?
No.
Is it Domo Arigato? I think it's the one where the robot dance is from.
Okay. No, not familiar, Quinn.
Yeah, Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not saying much, though. I mean,
really, no.
Yeah. I mean, you still don't.
You're an uncultured fuck, aren't you?
Wow. Yeah, so well done, Ryan.
The truest statement that's ever been made on the Bugle.
Would you say that I'm a pillar?
I'd say you're a pillar.
Third derail incoming. Rich is old enough where he should know it.
Yeah,
you know what?
You must know this.
I've got a fucking clue. Haven't got a clue. But there we go, guys. I have the same sense of humour as Quinjet. Oh dear. Jason, you need to go take a fucking long, hard look in the mirror then, my friend. Because, spoiler alert, Quinn's a cunt.
Not really a spoiler alert.
It's not a spoiler alert, is it? Yeah.
It's what we base this entire YouTube channel around. It's the fact that we're both cunts.
But, very, very importantly, self-aware.
We're self-aware.
And that's what differs us from the proper cunts. We know that we can be arseholes. Apologies to Jonah's children if they're listening. Maybe we should say it really loud so that they can hear us. Cool. There we go, guys. That has been another episode of the Weekly Bugle. We're going to be doing the Ultimate Guide. We've already recorded the Hydra one, so it's going to be "You'll love the Queen. Don't listen to the mean man."
I don't know which of you is being the mean man now. Whether it's Jonah for lying to me, or whether it's you.
Jonah very much sounds like he could follow that statement up with, "Come in my van, Quinn. I've got some sweeties." Yeah, we've got the Ultimate Guide coming up on Friday. It's going to be going through Hydra. It's a really good video. We had a lot of fun with that one, Quinn, didn't we? As they've got some new things to play with, and yeah, it's really nice. And definitely, I mean, we may swap out a Tactics card. That's all I'm saying, Quinn, on that one. I think there could be a Tactics card that gets swapped out on that roster.
That could be a cheeky little vision that we get.
Yeah, whatever it is, fucking trip up or whatever went in. I can't remember. But yeah, there we go, guys. Hope you all have a great rest of the week. Both me and Quinn are playing our league games tonight. Mine may be getting streamed, so I will let you guys know. But if it is getting streamed, it'll be 8 o'clock on the channel. I just need to double check with my opponent that they are okay with me streaming it. I like doing them because it's easy content.
If you want an incentive to join the Discord, Dave and I might be streaming ours.
Yes,
when we play at about 7 o'clock.
Head over to Discord, and they'll be on there in an hour's about 25 minutes time.
We might be on there. I'm not entirely sure if Dave is comfortable with streaming.
Well, ask him.
Ask first,
David.
I'm not a dick.
David.
I'm not sure if Dave's here.
He is.
I think.
He was here
like ages ago.
He was here. Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Cool, guys. Okay. Have a good one, and see you next time. I gather. See you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe. What else do we have to say? Like, subscribe. Quinn's got a Coke. Look how fucking happy he is. As your mum just brought you a sound.
I'm giving chips as well.
I was going to say a sound. Of course, you've got chips. We all went to a Chinese restaurant one night, and all Quinn ordered was chips, and then couldn't eat them because they didn't know if they'd been cooked in peanut oil or not.
So I just sat there while I was surrounded by all these fat cunts stuffing their faces.
Exactly. There you go. David said you can stream. Enjoy your chips, Quinn.